This video is your guide to building the game stations you will need for your Maize Quest Cornfield Maze adventure. One of the most valuable competitive advantages you have with your Maize Quest maze is the system of games for guests inside the maze. Your guests will find these stations to complete their game sheets as they explore the maze. Careful implementation of the game system ensures that your guests perceive the quality and value you provide. There are three kinds of game stations: a word station with educational information, a picture station with a laser-etched rubbing guests collect with a crayon, and the Maize vision stations, which allow guests to see the secret map on the back of the game sheet. Each station is slightly different, but all stations start with the same basic construction. The first video is the basic construction of a word station. All other stations begin as word stations. To build the maze stations, start with a 12-foot 4x4-inch treated post. Measure to 6 feet and cut the post in half. This will make two 6-foot posts. Next, to create a supporting block, measure 8 inches from the end of each of the 6-foot posts and cut the block off at a 30-degree angle. This block is used to increase the stability of the game station tabletop by increasing the surface area to which the table is attached. Attach the newly cut block to the post, carefully aligning the slanted cuts. Drill a 1/2 inch diameter bolt hole through both the block and the post, and bolt the two together using an 8-inch long 1/2 inch bolt and a flat washer on each side. Set aside the post and pre-cut the game station top using 1/2 inch treated plywood. The game stations measure 12 inches by 18 inches. Then you'll attach the top to the post by centering the top table and using deck screws to attach the plywood to the post top. Make sure that you put 2 screws into the post and 2 screws into the attached block. You've done it. That is the basic design for all your game tables. All that remains for word stations, text play stations, and magic totem game stations is to place the appropriate vinyl game station sign on the tabletop, align the clear plexiglass over the vinyl sign, drill the corner holes, and bolt the plexiglass and vinyl sign to the plywood tabletop using 1 1/4 inch number 8 machine screws with lock nuts. Our signature picture find game stations work exactly the same way. Just substitute the laser-etched picture plexiglass for the clear plexiglass on top, and make sure the 3D etching is on the top side. Our signature Maize Quest Maize Vision tables are a guest favorite. To build them, you will start by building a regular word station as demonstrated before. Then you will add a piece of red plexiglass to the top of the station, spaced so guests place their game sheet behind the red lens and see your maze reveal. To accomplish this, align the red lens using the existing clear plexiglass bolt in the bottom right-hand corner. Bolt the red lens flat to allow you to drill the other 3 extra bolt holes through the clear plexiglass and vinyl sign, 1 for each corner of the red lens. Then, remove the bolt holding the bottom right-hand corner to remove the red lens. Add 2 neoprene washers to each bolt in each corner of the red lens, bolting the whole way through the red lens, the neoprene washers, the clear lens, the vinyl sign, and the plywood. You should allow enough space for the game sheet to slide easily behind the red lens. Tighten with lock nuts in all 4 corners. The finger fortune game is a favorite with guests as well. What we need to do is make the additional block that holds the chalk for the kids' fingers. To build this station, start with a standard word station. You'll mount the vinyl table and use the pre-drilled finger station plexiglass to cover the sign. With a 1-inch drill bit, using the pre-drilled plexiglass as a guide, drill through your plywood game table and the vinyl sign. Cut a second block, as you did with the word station, at a 30-degree angle. With your 1-inch drill bit, drill a hole in the top of the slanted side of the newly cut block, 1.5 inches deep. This will hold the chalk. Align the new block with the 1-inch hole in the plywood table. With your 1/2-inch drill bit, drill a hole through the post and your new block to attach the block to the station. And you have just built a fabulous finger find game station.